Yeah.
So you want to jump in the VTT here so we can all get started?
Apologies, I keep forgetting to do that.
No worries. It's just the only tool we use to play the game.
Keep forgetting, and I forget even
We got
Insane,
burned so
Jordan.
bad.
I am sensitive.
Oh, we got burned so bad.
Criticism.
I picked up some ignition skills from Tampoko. Okay, everybody's set. Everybody's got their tea. Kirk has his incredible cosplay costume set up, ready to go. We've all got
So
our mics
good.
on. Ready?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to the town of Willowshore, where monsters and mist have invaded, and 4 unlikely heroes have joined forces and seen some limited success. Last time, after reaching level 2, you returned to the Matsuki estate to consult with the elder, who had unfortunately drowned his sorrows, the pressures of leadership in this calamity getting to him, and was nevertheless able, through his drunken slurs and songs, to give you the information you needed to proceed with the ritual of blessing one of the coins, which you did incredibly well. You successfully prosecuted your case in front of the shrine of Abadar, the god of civilization, law, and justice. And the blessing flowed forth. The god was pleased with your performance as you made your case that the coin deserved another blessing and received your judgment. From there, you planned to make your way into downtown, an apparent hotbed of monster activity. And as you crossed the Dawn Step Bridge, you saw a fight, a battle between Guard Captain Zheng Peng and what appeared to be a giant skunk, which, as with the other wildlife that you'd encountered over the past 3 days of this strange, bizarre occurrence, was aggressive and hostile, enraged, and attacked him and nearly killed him before you were able to intervene, draw it away from the dying man, and kill it yourself. And that is where we resume.
I'm gonna go check the guard captain here because I don't know that he's doing great.
All right. There we go. Yeah. So you make your way over, and you can see that he's badly wounded, but is currently not bleeding out. I don't recall exactly, but I believe at the end of last session, he made his recovery check.
Yeah,
and stabilized.
He made a roll.
He stabilized, yeah, but that's not great.
So he is unconscious at 0 hit points. What would you like to do?
Is anybody else hurt? How is everybody else doing? Because maybe it's tree time.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm actually fine. But I think treat up. There's no
Well,
wait.
I could also just treat wounds on him.
perceive? Can I perceive and see if there are any other threats?
Yes, go ahead and
lurking?
give me a perception check, Hannah.
BTTT. Suck it, 26.
Yeah.
Who are you telling to suck it?
Yeah, who am I?
The clouds.
Is it me?
Suck it,
The clouds?
Second injured guard.
Musashi would approve. Yes, as you scan around, with that incredible perception roll, I will say you do hear in the distance the faint sounds of what sounds like motion, and it's muted by the fog, but you can hear a voice making proclamations, declaiming as it moves through downtown. It's far enough off that you can't make out exactly what it's saying, but there's some sort of large group moving through downtown, a couple blocks away from you for now, maybe moving away from you for now. But in your immediate vicinity, there are no more threats that you can see or perceive.
Okay, gang, up lively. We have a minute here, but I don't know that there's foul creatures roaming about.
I'm gonna need a second to treat this man. Okay.
I think fire off that garden, and if we have to we might have to find shelter to refocus and touch grass for 10 minutes, but just
Well,
a heads
that's what
up.
I'm saying. I might do a treat wounds on him and
Okay,
save
go
the
for it.
tree in case we get into greater trouble. We don't have time to refocus.
How long does
Hana.
treat wounds take?
I think because I have battle medicine, so I can just do it as an action. I know we're not in
Oh,
battle,
nice.
but I can do it quickly. Jordan, can I roll a treat wounds on Zheng Peng?
Yeah, this is interesting. Yes, are you using battle medicine or treat wounds?
Yeah,
Because
that's
treat
a good
wounds,
question, right?
Treat wounds is a 10-minute activity. Battle wounds is a quick,
It's a
it's a single
one
action.
round.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's immune to battle medicine for 1 day, but I can
For
use
24
treat
hours.
wounds. All right, so maybe I'll just do a quick so that we're not hanging out here.
Do treat wounds. I know we can we just here's what it is. Can we take cover, move the body and take cover between like this shelter here?
He's literally unconscious, so I think maybe battle medicine might be good just to get him on his feet.
Go for it.
I will let me add one thing here that I sort of neglected to mention with that perception check, Hannah. As you were looking around, you heard this thing in the distance. You kind of scanned the local perimeter, no threats, but you did notice there are a large number of bloody footprints leading across the ground in front of you. So if you kind of as part of that roll, you can see that these footprints are leading from the training yard of the barracks to the south. The barracks that are part of there's a training yard where mounted cavalry would practice. Not that there's a huge amount of need for mounted cavalry, but occasionally mounted guardsmen do make their way around town and around the outskirts. And you see a set of tracks, bloody tracks, leading from that sort of training yard northeast across the center of downtown, heading towards the Happy Cap at the bathhouse, which is about 100 feet away from you, 200 feet. Like 150 feet northeast of you towards the bathhouse. So I did want to make sure that I mentioned that to you. And then, man, you were going to use battle medicine?
I think that makes the most sense right now. So,
all right. So you quickly whip out your healer's toolkit. Go ahead and give me a treat wounds roll.
So according to battle medicine, I just make a medicine check because treat wounds is like a separate thing.
Yes,
battle
it's the same
medicine.
DC for treat wounds and restores the
Yeah.
corresponding amount of HP if it's successful. So you can it's basically treat wounds asterisk, where it has a different, immunity.
Yeah. All right, let me roll this. Not my best.
Okay, so a
But not
14 is not sufficient. I believe the medicine check DC is 15. Yeah, it is.
I think that's right. Yeah. Then I think it might be a hero
Oh.
point time. Because
Okay.
Damn, I
and-
should have used guidance or something though. I could have
Ah.
cast guidance to make it a little
Ah, shit.
more helpful.
Yeah.
Ow.
Well, I think man senses that the danger, and he was close, and so he maybe spots something he missed in treating Zheng Peng, and goes back and tries again to get him on his feet.
So yes, as you
Very good.
Just enough.
the claws of the giant skunk had ripped through the leather armor on the front of his body and had ripped open his belly to the point where you can even see the intestines. And as you were frantically rushing to heal him with your healer's toolkit, you had missed an artery, but you see that the pallor on his face is not improving. You see that he's not getting better, and you double check your work. You go in, you stitch it up, and then you begin to apply the various salves and tonics which flush through his system. It's not magic as much as it is like chemical, but imagine putting smelling salts under someone's nose. You see the blood clotting, the flesh kind of like glued together, stitched up. And as your healing takes effect, you see his color comes back, and as he's lying on the ground, suddenly, what? He stares up at you, his eyes confused. What happened?
You're all right. Well, you're not all right, but you're gonna be all right. You took some hits from you remember a big skunk?
He looks at you and says, yes, I was, what you say? You say you rescued me.
We did okay, I think. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Wow,
That's gonna be 10 healing.
Where's the beast?
From
10 healing?
Yeah. Well, you can look at his corpse over there, but hey, listen, Sheng, we got to get out of here. It's not safe to hang around. I know you're maybe not feeling great, but we got to move.
Right, yeah, okay. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I want to... He is no longer unconscious, and we'll remove prone as well. He gets back 10 hit points. As you help him, I assume you help him to his feet.
Yeah.
However,
man is capable of doing that.
You probably help him a little bit, get to his knees, and then since Byron is there, he probably reaches a hand up to you, Byron, because you're a little bit taller. And
Byron helps him up.
just to show you guys the character art, this is the man you see in front of you, Zheng Peng. As he kind of staggers to his feet, he glances over and sees the corpse of the giant skunk on the ground. Hana standing over it, vigilantly holding. I believe you fought with your Naginata.
Killed with the Naginata.
Yeah. And his eyes wide, and he says, "You killed it."
Yes. Yes, it's not safe here. Are you able to stand? Quick, tell me, have you seen any other abnormal animal behavior? Any blue creatures coming through this downtown? What have you witnessed?
Yeah. We the night of the attack, most of the guard died. We were scattered, divided. Me and Cheng hooked up, and we've been able to we've been trying to help people. I was out scouting to see if I could find any villages. What are you four doing here?
We are here to make Willowshire safe. I say to the group, I think we should follow these tracks. Maybe they can tell us where Emperor Doku, Lord Doku is stationed. Get some intel. Do not approach any of us.
You're talking about Modo Q.
Modo Q. Thank you.
What are you? What are you looking for him for?
We
are the chosen ones. So sorry, Hana. We are the chosen ones. We have been elected by this society to carry on a somewhat incredible task. We're the prophesized ones. You've probably seen us on glyphs or ruins on walls at some point, but it's us who have been chosen. So yes, you're talking to the right people.
Right. I remember the ruins, I think, that you're talking about. So Hana, you four have... Did somebody... You escape from the monsters?
We killed the monsters. The one on the bridge is the first.
You killed a Buso.
Lord Modo Q. Yes.
We did. It wasn't super easy, but we did.
No, we had to take a couple passes at it, to be
easy.
honest.
It was easy.
It was easy.
Hey,
I had a great time.
We were learning. I learned a lot.
Here, gang.
All right, so you four are the chosen protectors of the village, and you've taken out the Buso, and now you're going after Modo Q.
Yeah,
all right.
that's right.
I mean,
we believe he
it
has a
seems-
coin that we need to light Yeah.
It seems a little strange. I mean, I feel like my position as guard captain, I should be telling you to go back to your homes and stay safe and let us try to handle it.
Well, to be fair, you've just been gutted by a gigantic skunk, so you're not really in a position to tell anyone anything.
He kind of claps his hand on your shoulder and says, "That's a good point, and I appreciate you rescuing him. But still, I don't know if this is. I mean, chosen ones or not. I don't know if this is something for civilians. You know, I feel like maybe go back to where you're safe, and I'll come across the bridge to find you later, maybe, and we can coordinate."
Hey, hey. She walks over. Hey, buddy. What's going on right now? We just saved you, like really bad, and now you're just sort of.
No, it's
let
not.
us help. Let us do our thing. You know, it's okay.
Yeah, no. Okay, all right.
Buddy, hey. Buddy.
I just don't want to see the chosen four of Willowshire, killed by a powerful monster. I feel like
That's
I'm
why we're
worried about
chosen.
you.
Bud. Little
Literally
Bud, we
impossible.
got
Literally
chosen.
impossible.
I really wouldn't worry about it, Shane. We've been getting a lot of help. It's going fine. I would say don't stress too much.
Don't
here.
stress.
We're chosen people.
Okay, all right. I got to give it to you. Very brave. Very. I mean, obviously you have some skills. You saved me and killed that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you.
So,
I guess
do you want to
know
join our
what you're
party
doing.
as we track these bloody footprints, or do you have somewhere you gotta be?
To be honest, I'm still pretty banged up from that fight. I mean, no offense.
Oh no,
friend,
you're
you-
right. You look kind of. You look a little rough.
We kind of see his like open guts, like kind of like half popping out of his body. Like, what's the problem? I don't understand the issue. Why can't you help us?
Yeah, you know the lay of the land. What's going on up here? Why can't you help us?
No, well, like I said, I'm still kind of hurt, but I could go get Chen. I mean, he's in the barracks office. It's a disaster in there. It's a mess, but I could get him and I could send him with you. And then maybe, if you give me some time to rest and recuperate. Again, do you have to do everything like this moment?
It is kind of we're talking about a sort of a hot button issue here. I think we want to handle this pretty quick. I would really just take your time, feel better, and then go protect the other people. I don't know that we need it so much.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
We got a raccoon that breathes fire. I think we're okay.
And I throw bottled lightning really well. May I ask a question? What
He
have you
looks at-
heard? No, you go for it.
I was just gonna say he looks at when you say we've got a raccoon who breathes fire. He kind of looks at Tampoko with kind of wide eyes, and then when you talk about throwing bottled lightning, he's kind of just a little bit shell shocked at the moment.
Pretty big deal to be among celebrities, isn't it? Don't worry, it wears off. But may I ask a question? When it comes to what's going on downtown, have you heard anything about the Takahata family?
He thinks for a moment. He's like, I can't say I have. Are they? Why? Are they warriors? Am I expecting to know what they are doing?
I was asking about their status, but the fact that you assume to understand or not understand who they are is frankly unbelievable. They are the Takahata family, the scions of Northridge, the reason this town exists.
Takahata. I'm still shook up from that fight. Yes, no, okay. Sure, the Scions of Northridge, obviously. Right. Yeah, they're famous. Everybody knows them.
Shane, we got to get you inside, buddy. I don't think we can be out in the street
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, I'll tell you what. If you guys are going to go after the boss, it's actually what I was scouting for. I was trying to find him. I got to tell you, there's some kind of like cloak or cape running around with a bunch of like like cleavers and meat hooks and stuff. It's like all some kind of magic monster. He's patrolling around, making sure all the civilians stay in their homes. So watch out for that. I don't know where this Moto Q is. I've been looking for him to try and find out something about him. And that's why I was
How
out.
did you hear about him?
There's a cloaked monster with cleavers. What?
Yeah. He's parading around, like shouting about how everybody's a tool of Moto Q. Now that's Hana. That's where I heard his name. He's like shouting about Moto Q and telling us like vengeance is upon you, mortals will serve the way that we did. I think he's talking about himself. I don't know how a cloak can talk, but anyway, there's like a lot of them. It seems dangerous, so be aware of that. And yeah, good. I guess good luck. I gotta go tell Chen about all this. The fact that you four are doing this is just bonkers to me.
Let's go talk to Chen with you. Yeah, fellas?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get some more info.
Okay, we could do that.
Lead the way.
So he begins to lead you down to the Imperial Guard office, which is right nearby. I'm going to grab you guys and move you to a different map here. So let me get all these tokens. Yeah, I think we're back in action here. Okay, so where we left off, you had asked Zheng Peng to take you to see Guard Lieutenant Chen. And he readily agreed. As you make your way through the mist and towards the Imperial Guard office, he knocks twice on the door, then whistles and knocks a third time. And you see from inside, the door opens and you can see another town guard peer out, his eyes widening as he glances at the group of you behind Captain Peng. And he says, Captain Peng, what is that? Mand and Byron? And what's going on? Peng says, I ran into some trouble and they saved me. It's the chosen ones. And Chen raises an eyebrow and goes, the chosen ones? What are you? Okay.
You don't have to call us that.
Yeah,
Hi,
that's
I
that's
will
kind of
not
yeah.
answer to another title.
All right. Well, I mean, come in. Oh, Captain, you look pretty messed up. And Peng steps into the guard office and kind of beckons you to follow him. You guys can make your way inside. I am going to...
Jordan.
Yes.
My map, Willisher kicked me out, and then the drop down to rejoin the session is grayed out, as if I'm already in, I guess.
Okay, I think we're back.
So we are. I'm still on that other map. The main.
No, you're
You're on the correct map.
Oh, I see.
Now that
yeah, we're all in
you can
Got it. Okay, we're all wandering into this little tiny shattered. Look at the little art, all the wanted posters on the floor. We love it.
Okay,
Oh, wow,
so
I didn't even zoom in far enough to do that.
technical
Great.
difficulties are resolved at this point. My crash and then the weirdness with Foundry. You're all in. As you kind of follow Guard Captain Peng into the Imperial Barracks office, you can see it's like been largely destroyed. You can see there's like a one flimsy bookshelf. There's like a desk and some broken chairs, and then like records of wanted posters and criminals kind of everywhere. There's documents strewn about the room. As you sort of look around, Guardsman Chen kind of looks up at you guys and says, I gotta say, Captain, this is an unusual assemblage of people. What are the four of you? Weren't you? Wait, you four were the selections for the.
We were the volunteers
for the reenactment festival. What?
Yes.
How did you end up here in Northridge? You were way out in the forest last I remember. I'm surprised you're alive.
Okay, well, we're maybe not as incapable as you might have assumed. So we were able to bring ourselves back from the forest. We've been sort of cleaning up Willow Shore a little bit, taking care of various threats. So,
You know.
Yeah.
This
okay.
kind of threat with one eye. We got him.
we did get
Peng
him. Yeah.
Peng looks at Chen and says, "Yeah, they were able to take out one of the bigger monsters I've seen, and they stitched me up. They're surprisingly capable, quite I would say quite powerful." Chen nods slowly and says, looks at the four of you and says, "Well, I mean, I knew Hana Chan had some training in woodcraft from working with the Rangers, but I guess you're pretty good with that naginata."
When I gotta be. Yeah, when I gotta be.
He looks over at Tampoko in the corner and says, "As for you, Tampoko, I don't know what to say. Obviously, you've had your differences with us because of your squatting and your mooching off Shiori and everything, but I mean, this is a whole different situation. If you're stepping up to help out, I mean, that's incredible. That's amazing."
Kill that
yeah.
thing. Tampoko says this cloak with cleavers and meat hooks. You know what cloaks are good at? Burning.
And his tail kind of crackles a bit when he says that.
This is sort of, just so you know, this is a classic Tampoko thing. We are out of our minds. We're dangerous, we're deadly, and we're not to be messed around with.
Oh,
And as he does
okay.
this, Byron puts a hand on Tampoko and like brings him close, almost as if like, I got my guy.
Right, yes, okay. I have to say, Byron, seeing you here is maybe the strangest thing, maybe the least expected thing of all. What exactly are you bringing to this group?
It's
Well-
a great question.
And
Really astute.
yes, and we're all gonna take a second and think about our tone. So here's what I would say. Sometimes a flower does not bloom in the morning. It blooms in the evening. And there are certain people who are much the same. While you may think of me as these are not my words, an effete, thin-wristed, pale-faced loser to be beat up on, I have now
I wouldn't have said loser. I was thinking fop.
And we all have things
you
to
didn't
say.
say
back
fop.
then, I don't- Yes. And we can save the commentary for later. There is a war going on, folks. This town's soul is at risk, and we're talking about me and the Takahatas. What's going on here? What's up with this cloaked creature?
Pang turns to Chen and says, they were going to go look for Moto Q. They were going to go look for the Lord of the Monsters, whatever's in charge, and they were going to try and take it out. Chen looks at him and says, "Wow, that's ambitious. Okay. Well, we don't know anything about Dokyu other than his name. We've heard some of the monsters talking about it. But the captain's right. There's some sort of like cloak monster. There's like it's like a parade almost, traveling around downtown, terrorizing the citizens. I don't know what it is, but it's got a lot of like there's like cleavers and meat hooks and knives and like mallets following it around, like floating, like literally floating in the air magically and like attacking people. Anybody who comes out of their house, sometimes they drag people out of their houses and they drag them off somewhere. We don't know where. That's all I can
Where
tell
are they
you right
dragging?
now.
Is there any pattern, rhyme or reason?
Everybody, I think folks were saying they were taking them west through downtown, but that's all we know at the moment.
Well, geez, guys, yikes. This sounds horrible. How are you both holding up? How are you feeling?
Pang speaks up here and says, "It's been rough. Like I said, when the attack hit, we lost a lot of good people. the two of us have been trying to find out information, trying to make contact with anybody, but we haven't been able to get across the bridge, and downtown's a disaster because of this patrol that's happening. We really haven't been able to learn too much more than what we just told you.
Okay. Well, the bridge is open now, so there's that.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
As Byron looks around, he remembers the piece of advice that was given to him before. And he hears it in his head. And it's the one where he was told to watch out for the guards. Can Byron roll a perception check now?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay, honey.
Nice.
23.
On a 23, Jeremy, Kirk, and Amanda, would you please mute the audio until I give you a thumbs up? So you can't hear what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna take these out.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll just do
That
that.
seems the easiest way for me to do that. And give me a thumbs up, or give us a thumbs up when you're you know.
Okay. Byron, as you recall this information, this strange tip about the guards, you rolled a natural 17 for a 23, which is very high. So I will tell you, as you look around the room, you see, there's two things you see. One, you notice that for some reason, Captain Peng is looking to Guardsman Chen, like almost taking cues from him. He seems to be looking to him for direction. And the other thing you notice is that this room has, this isn't there's another part of the compound that they must be living in, because there's no signs of them living here. They're like using this room right now with you, but they haven't been living here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby.
Wow.
Question.
Sal, good job remembering that. Like remembering that you got that note or whatever story.
Question to the gods, just out of curiosity, where are you all quartered right now?
They look at each other and look back to you, and they say, well, the prison yard isn't really... Captain Peng answers you. He says, prison yard really isn't suitable. There were a number of monsters that got in, and some people died. There's body parts everywhere. So we've been going around the outside to the barracks on the south side.
And how many of you are left, and who's in charge?
Well, I'm in charge. I'm the captain, and it's just the two of us right now, unfortunately.
Can we see the barracks?
Yeah, okay. We can go see the barracks. No problem. I mean, do you need to rest?
I think we probably do. I can't speak for everyone.
Sure, we can go.
Fine.
I think I'm
we should
okay,
go
actually.
right now.
Whatever the
Go-
group desires.
Well, no, I think we should rest.
So you want
for a
to
bit.
No problem, no
10
problem.
minute rest?
Okay. Follow me.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye out as we make our way, outside in case something comes our way. And he starts to, he looks over at Chen. He's like, you hold the fort here and I'll show them to the rest area, all right? Sorry, I got a little confused. I got a little mixed up.
That's no problem.
I don't know if the barracks are actually, I guess the barracks refers to the entire compound. I thought there was another part of this map that they were actually sleeping in, and there isn't. So I'm gonna have to change his answer here. Yeah, he would have actually said that they're staying in the courtyard, not the barracks, because there is no barracks apparently. My bad. That's a GM prep fail right there.
No, that's no problem.
Yeah. We can check out the. I can show you the courtyard. It's not the best accommodations, but it's secure, which is what's important. He kind of heads south and cracks open the door here, and says, "Yeah, this is the area we've been staying in. Really, just a couple of benches, and we've got some. It's cleaner than the office, with all the wreckage in there. I think that Busso was in here with Jenkins, because I seen some of our equipment, our furniture out on the. He turned it into like a throne or something on the bridge, but we've been sleeping in here.
Well, we can rest here if you would like, but would it be okay if I took a second to speak with my the chosen few, as I like to call us?
I'm sure. I got no problem with that.
Perfect. Byron brings them together.
Chen heads back into the office, or Peng heads back into the office with Chen.
So, this might just be me, but is there something odd about these two and how they respond?
They seem real casual about this whole thing. Something it feels odd.
Yeah,
The whole town's
I'm
under
feeling
attack.
a little off. How could it just be the two of them, and why would they stay where everything has been torn?
Correct.
I feel like we should maybe get out of this room. Are they going to trap us in this room?
It's possible.
4 against 2. I guess they could try.
Jordan, would Byron's knowledge of academia, and in general, he has a very, very high intellect, would that help him at all to recall any of the potentially transformative capabilities of these creatures? The idea of maybe any shape-shifting components?
What creatures are you talking about? Like the Jenkins?
Yeah, like the Jenkins. Would he know about that at all?
I believe you've capped out on recall knowledge about Jenkins specifically. I think you failed a check at some point, and so you sort of hit the cap on what you were able to remember about them.
Okay.
Did I cast Read Aura on them?
I'm not sure how Read Aura works. Is that for items or?
Yeah, let me pull it up. No, target object. So it's an object, I guess.
Yeah.
So maybe not.
Yeah. It's about, that's about items.
Bonus to identify magic. Okay, never mind. What about... That would be under feats. No.
What? Now, Jordan, is there a check that, I'm not sure if it's perception or what, that man could make to sense if these guys were lying to us?
Yeah, you can do a
that
sense motive
diplomacy,
check,
or
which is basically a perception check, I believe.
Okay, great. Yeah, can I try that based on the conversations we've had with them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sense motives. Okay.
We're gonna give it a go here. Okay.
Tell me what you rolled.
23.
Okay. On a 23, the information that they've given you, how do I put this? As you think back over their body language, and how they spoke to you, what I can tell you on a 23 is that they were very reactive. They were very much listening to what you were saying and letting you lead the conversation.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hana wants to go over and just open this far door here.
Okay.
Is it
Hana.
locked? Is it open? Yeah.
Click on it and find out. Okay. As you open the door, things are going to happen now.
Ooh,
As you open
you
the
got us
door
in trouble.
and
So
look
she's a bit
into the
impulsive.
prison yard, you see, first of all, you see a number of guardsmen, and in particular, you see Guard Chen and Guard Captain Peng locked inside the cells, their faces
What?
haggard. Peng looks at you, his eyes going wide, and as he starts to shout something at you, you hear a voice behind you calling out, in your mind, take them alive if you can. And we are going to have you guys go into combat here.
So be it. And then she licks the Naginata.
All right. So you guys are going into
Battle mode,
combat,
Hana.
and then some other guys are going into combat.
Listen, player Amanda might have done a little bit more research, but I feel like Hannah's just following her foot sometimes. '13 initiative, not awesome.
All right, let's roll the NPCs.
No pera, oh, trickster. Whatever.
Hold on.
We got this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll them all. All right.
Guys, are we okay? Are you mad at me?
No, we're fine.
Are
Something was up.
everybody mad at me?
Something was weird.
No, this is
That was awesome.
Because I also like a kitchen table drama too, you know?
Okay. Is everybody set up with the initiative?
I believe so.
I rolled.
looks like it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks,
Everybody has
it looks
one,
like
okay.
it's all set. Yeah.
God, there's so many of them.
There is a lot of them.
Okay. Guard Captain Peng, you hear a telepathic voice radiating through your minds as he calls out, as he kind of projects this idea that just booms in your mind. You hear him say, if you put down your weapons and cast no magics, this doesn't have to end in bloodshed. We'll take you alive, take you prisoner, but I promise not to kill you. That said, you found out things you shouldn't, so I'm going to demonstrate what we're capable of. He steps into the room with you, and he is going to reach up, placing his hand on his face, and he begins to pull it off. It stretches like taffy. The sound, this horrible schlorking, shucking sound, as his eyes and his nose and mouth all rip and stretch off his face until all that remains is this faceless creature standing in front of you, wearing the guard captain's uniform, speaking to you in your minds. And I'm going to need everybody to make a will saving throw.
Can we just click that little will?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
can
should be
in the
able to.
chat.
Oh no, 9. I fail.
21.
I succeeded.
25.
Yes, so Amanda, or rather, sorry, Hana-chan, as you turn around and see the guard captain literally rip his face off, you become quite frightened. And in fact, you take the frightened 1 condition here. That is the guard captain's turn. Next up, from inside the room, as the other Captain Peng is shouting at you, "Run! It's a trap! Run!" A creature steps forth from inside the room and is going to take a strike at you. It is going to strike at you with its spear. As it misses, it is going to take a, let's see, he's going to open the door as his action there. That is his turn. You see Guard Lieutenant Chen, who was speaking to you just moments ago, step into the door, kind of shaking his head at you, Hana, and says, You had to peek. You had to peek and find out, huh? He steps forward, and between the 3 of you that he's approached, he kind of says, like, he kind of looks at the faceless next to him, and you hear Chen's voice is ringing in your heads through telepathic speech as well. He kind of says, like, Byron should be the easiest. He should go down first. Just finish him.
Oh, what the? That's not.
And he is going to attack you with his short sword, trying to draw blood to intimidate you. In the close confines, he stumbles on the draw and is not quite able to pull it out. Instead, he swings his fist at you for his 3rd action, and this time is able to hit you. You take 6 points of non-lethal damage as he smacks you in the face hard. Mand, you're up.
Ow.
Okay. Oh boy, they're really on top of us, huh? Let me see what we got going here. Man, I can pull away from these guys without getting hit, right?
You don't. That's a very good question.
Well, then I'm gonna try and like step back to here.
They do not act as you do so.
Okay, and then I will do a needle darts on this gentleman right here, so we are not getting pincered.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm not sure who you're targeting. That's okay. Chen, yeah, got it.
The fake Chen.
Sure.
Okay,
Jeremy,
I
why are
believe
your
that'll be a
rolls?
hit.
That's a critical hit.
Yeah, baby.
Roll damage.
You got it.
Okay, so
Not
Chen
great.
takes 8 points of piercing damage, and staggers as the needles dive into his gut. And then he also begins bleeding. He takes 1 point of bleed damage.
I healed you. Oh no, I healed the other one. Sorry, I'm confused now because you look alike.
Let's just name this one Chen. Always for everyone, update token. Can you see which one is Chen now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, great.
That's helpful.
Yes.
That is Man's turn. Tampoko, you're up.
Yeah. Well, Tampoko's right next to them. I would really love to breathe fire, but I want to measure first that this is safe. What's the best way to do that? This thing? Here? maybe? Yeah. Like, I don't want to hit. So if I do it like that, I'd get them both. Okay. Don't know how to make that go away. There we go. So yeah, he's going to breathe fire. It's a pretty good plan. Do I need to target them for that? Because
I
it's
forgot
kind
to
of an
bring the
area
map up
thing?
for that whole first part of the fight. My bad, viewers. So yeah, if you go to place the cone, and then I think if you roll your mouse wheel, maybe with the control button, you should be able to aim it. If you screw it up, we can just delete it.
I was able to set one up. No, I set one up. That just kind of looks like this.
See it on the map, but yeah, I mean, you're trying to angle it so that
it's
hits.
hitting the two of these two.
It is. Yes, it is. Is it? There's the 3 red square. No, actually, it's not. So the way Pathfinder's a little, how do I put this? A little anal, to quote last episode's finale, about how squares are covered by like geometry.
They have to be fully covered.
It's like at least half of it has to be covered, something like that. So when you place the template, any square that's red will be hit. So you need to either move or tweak your like the way you're setting it up so that it only hits those 2.
Yeah, I don't think I can do it. I might hit Byron, so he's not going to do that. Tampoko's instead going to reach out because he's right next to Chen.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, let's see if I can target him. And he is casting Ignition on him.
Okay.
To just try and bird him. And that's a melee. Let's do the attack. Probably not. A 13
Yeah,
is
13
a miss.
Is a miss.
And that's okay. He's gonna then just jump away. Moving 1 to try to get to this corner. Or is this, can he not go to the left? Is that like a wall? Yeah, so he's just gonna stand over here.
Yeah, this courtyard is like, I'm not even sure what they're, I guess there's like holdings, like this is maybe I don't know what this is on this map, honestly. There's some locks here for like little doors, but I don't know. Can you, I think they're locked. So I guess all you have is the courtyard to work with. It's very confined space. That is your turn. As you finish up, this guy, he's going to move in here and then come through the door and then wind up here. And this is another creature, just has absolutely no face. It is wearing simple, it's not even really guard clothes, it's like simple leathers. They were apparently hiding inside the prison while you guys were talking to Chen, or fake Chen and fake Peng. He comes in and makes a beeline for Byron. Is going to go ahead and take a strike at him. He tries to, yeah, he's gonna strike at you with his spear to try and burst you down, Byron. You see the creature comes rushing through the door past Hana and Mand and lunges at you with his spear, not going for the kill, but like going for your shoulder to debilitate you. And he rolls well enough, I think. Yes, with a 21, he hits, stabbing you in that shoulder. You take 2 points of piercing damage, and he rotates around you for his third and final action. It is your turn. You're up. What does Byron do?
Okay. Man, if I'm standing right here, am I in your way for any darts?
I don't think so. I think you're fine.
Is there any way I can't really get through the door because Hana and that creature are blocking it, right?
I'm sorry, there are 2 doors. There's 10 feet of space here. There are 2 doors that are open, so you can go through to her left, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get through the door.
My question is this: do we want to keep fighting in these really enclosed spaces, or do we want to try and like get out into this larger space to the south?
I mean, I can try to set a snare. I have a question about my pre-crafted ones. So that's maybe a boon if we just try to take out Chen and the lesser guard and keep them at bay with a snare or two.
Okay, because where I'm standing, I'm just going to keep getting. We're all probably going to keep getting flanked. It might be
You're right.
better
You're right.
if I go
Okay.
here, like L-shaped flank the creature in the door and go after that one that's hitting Hana.
You're right. That's probably smart.
Okay, I go there. I
Wait, does this count as a flank, or does it have to be a straight line player character to player character?
Does what count as a flank?
Where Byron is now.
Byron is not flanking anyone, no.
You have to be like, but you have the movement. That was only 15 feet.
could, but
You just have to go all the way in the room.
I could go all the way around. Jordan, I also have a question. I don't know if I can use a turn on this, or can I know this? Can I unlock the cell doors to get these NPCs on our side?
That's a great question.
I think he's gonna make.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
You'd have to try.
As you make your way into the room, like the cells, you see all these prisoners. You see guards. You see Captain Peng. You see a couple of villagers. Their faces gaunt. They look weak and fatigued. But there's an uproar. The place is pandemonium. Like, I don't know if I can describe just how much they're shouting it. Like, everybody is shouting at you. It's a trap. Get out. It's a trick. Run. Flee. Tell someone. Be careful. Look out. That guy's coming up at you. Like, it's just a chaos in the prison area. As all of these kind of prisoners are shouting at you, as these faceless creatures are like threatening you, fighting you.
I think the first thing Byron move is I can move to flank him, and it still costs one turn, right? Like if I go over here.
Yes, if you complete your stride action to move there, you can absolutely do that. That's one action you've used.
Then I am going to target this guy, and I'm going to try and hit him. And I'm going to try and hit him with my Cold Iron Sickle.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hero point?
Yeah.
I use a hero point.
That is a good point. Everybody should have had an additional hero point by now. So, Mand, you're at 1. Everyone else should now be at 2. If you want to burn one here. So you go to slice this guy with that cold iron sickle that Matsuki gave you. And he kind of like, without even looking, throws his spear over his shoulder and blocks you with the haft. What do you do in that moment that's heroic?
I use the hook of the Cold Iron Sickle to pull it aside, so he's no longer blocking it, and I swing one more time.
Go for it.
There we go.
A 25 is going to be a critical hit. Click the critical button to roll damage. Oh, did you target him? Yeah. Max damage. Very nice. You carve deep into the creature's like kidney area as you knock the haft of the spear out of the way, and it grunts. And yeah, you cut deep with that. Well done.
I still have one more turn, yes?
Yep.
Okay. Is there any way I can try and perceive how to unlock these doors? Can I like look for keys or like see if the mechanisms are easy enough for me to break?
Give me 1 second.
Great question.
Sorry. You said you wanted to search for keys?
I want to see if there's any way I can unlock these doors.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, go ahead and give me a. You're gonna take the search action here, which I believe you have the action to do, or rather, yeah. Let me just double check the rules here. No, I'm sorry. So the way that the module describes this is that a PC who searches the room has things that can happen. Search is an exploration activity which you cannot do in combat. If you just want to like get a sense for how serious the locks are, I'll let you make a perception check for that.
Genuine question, the group. What should I do? Should I try and take another strike at this guy, see if I can get him? Because now I'm in flank
No,
position.
I think you're in the right mindset of like, see how heavy the locks are and shout it out to me. Maybe I can Naginata a lock off.
Okay.
But maybe it's a waste of action. Maybe I should just, I don't know.
I think it's worth it to at least just see, because I think we're starting to get a little outnumbered.
Yeah, that's true.
Use your book learning, Byron. Use your books.
He hears this from Hana, and he's like, yes, my book learning, finally, useful. And he rolls to see what the locks can look like.
Okay, what skill are you rolling here? Perception?
Is it perception? Yes.
Okay, all right. On a 23, these are very sturdy locks. It would take you like a lot of time to break them. If you or any one of your group are trained in thievery and have a lockpicking kit, there's a possibility that you could lock them, but you can tell these are high quality locks. It would be a difficult challenge.
So it looks like we're fighting these guys on our own.
Mm-hmm.
On a 23, I'll also tell you, all of the guards, everyone in the cell, look like they're extremely fatigued and feeble. Like they haven't been given good food or water. Like they've been given the bare minimum to make them compliant. And your guess would be that they've been here for at least 2 days, maybe 3, with very poor care. So they would probably not be able to help you that much, even if you sprung them somehow. All right, that is your turn. Hana, you're up.
I gotta take a strike with my Naginata because we didn't meditate, and I think I used gravity weapon at the last fight. So, and it's in my hands.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. How long does gravity weapon last? Because I think I should have, with all that talking, I think you guys are at least 10 minutes in the future. So gravity weapon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Would have worn off. Yeah,
it's expired.
I think you apparently still have a. Did you use the guidance?
Mm-mm.
I think that
so.
just lasts until you use it.
Okay. Foundry is saying it's expired on its little token, but I'll take it. Just a +1.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, the guidance lasts until the start of the next turn. So yeah, that's gone.
Right. And guidance immunity is gone. It says 50
No,
minutes
guidance
remaining.
immunity means that you can't have that spell cast on you again until
that's the counter for it.
Yeah, until the immunity wears off. So if you look at that, it should say something like 50 minutes remaining until somebody can cast guidance on you again.
Okay,
basically,
I'm just taking a strike with this. What?
I don't know if you've ever played or watched 5e stuff where they have a druid with guidance, but the problem with the spell is every single skill check, the druid's like, can I cast guidance? Can I cast guidance? Can I cast guidance? And the designers of Pathfinder was like, no, you fucking can't. Not for an hour. So pick your moment.
Yeah. Got it. Well, guess what? I'm striking.
Okay, go for it.
This sweet, sick little nasty man. Oh, man. Okay. I miss, but like as I whiff and my blade crashes into the door jamb, I take it out and I look deeply into Byron's eyes and I say, not this time. Not this time. I'm gonna get him. And then I try again. That's my hero move.
Heroic.
Just sweet eye contact. it's a
Well,
23.
You've turned a miss
Yeah.
into a critical hit with your hero points, so well
Right.
spent.
Let's go.
I love to see it.
14.
Fucking Naginata and its deadly D8. Jesus. 14
know.
points of damage.
Yeah.
He had 14 hit points left.
Oh, baby.
Tell me what it looks like.
Okay. From nape to nave, she gets the blade in and then drags it up and catches the creature's faceless chin and then pops so just the blade comes out the front of the face and goes, no face, no problem.
A spray of blood flares up into the sky and lands back on your face as the body collapses in front of you. And you hear booming in your minds, "No! Gloves are off! Kill them!" From Chen. Or rather from Peng.
Okay.
You still have an action left, I believe.
I still have 2 actions. So here's my question. With Snarecraft or Dedication, because I have pre-crafted, how many actions does it take to lay one? Just one?
No, when they talk, yeah, the rules on this are pretty messed, or hard to understand. By pre-crafting it, you don't have to spend any gold when you deploy it. It's still right now in your build at level 2 takes 3 actions to deploy a snare.
Got it. Okay. So
Yeah.
we're not going to do that, but I am going to cast Hunt Prey. I mean, it's like a feat or something. It's not a spell exactly. And I'm going to put it on Chen. And I've got a 10-foot pole reach, so I'm just going to go from, well, I'm actually going to take this turn to swap weapons. I'm going to get my kukri out instead.
Okay, so your last action. Wait, your second action is to swap.
Not so sexy.
Or no, your second action is to
my
hunt
second
prey.
action is hunt prey. Then
Okay.
it's to swap.
Okay, got it. All right.
And then does my frightened condition go down 1 or no?
It does, yes. At the end of your turn, it goes down by 1.
You mathing?
No, I'm trying to figure out what their strategy is going to be. Peng called gloves come off, kill them. Byron, have you not been injured at all? Did they miss you a bunch of times?
No, I have. I got hit in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oh, you had the temporary hit points from blessing the coin. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, baby. We argued real good.
Yeah, we did.
That's why you're not hurt. Okay, all right.
Okay, so
What's
not the
this?
worst thing to go into a little battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I forgot we had those hit points, and it is just like a little buff sitch.
You hear a voice calling out throughout the room in your minds, though, as this creature has no mouth with which to speak. You hear it call out, "Set up, Captain," and you see him move here, and then Peng is going to move here, at which point the first creature strikes at you with his spear, Hana. Let's see if I can roll something decent here. All right, okay, I'll take a 22 to hit. Hana, as the spear launches into you, you take... I can't roll damage. You take 2 points of damage. Then Peng... yeah, he's gonna strike here. He's gonna strike twice with his... Is he gonna do that? He's going to strike with his short sword. You are going to take, or let's see if he hits. Ooh, I think he gets a crit here. Yes. Ooh. He crits you. This was Zheng Peng and is now a faceless Nopera. Well, you don't know what the type of animal it is or monster. Right. It's a faceless monster. You take 14 points of damage, and he calls out, Chen, finish it. Finish her. Finish the girl. Again, in your mind. And his third action is to move there. That is his turn. Chen glares at Hana and calls out, "You shouldn't have killed my friend." Again, in your mind. Let me double check how his bleeding works. Is that at the taking on persistent effect? At the end of your turns, you take the damage, and afterwards you make your flat check. Okay. He dashes forward, kind of elbowing Mand out of the way, and pulls his short sword on you, Hana, pulling it out, and going for the strike on you. With a nat 20, that is going to be another crit.
Damn.
Thanks.
You take another. What are you at?
Yikes. 22 damage.
22 damage.
Now I'm at 2.
You take another 22 damage.
So bad at this.
For his no. These guys are using tactics on you guys because they are intelligent. They're a group that work together. He glances back. He glances at Mand and Tampoko. She needs to go down. His third action, he's gonna call out, "Wolin, you're up," and he's gonna move to stand over the body of his dead comrade here, to provide flanking for his ally. And Mand, that is your turn.
Okay, let's.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, let me just finish this. He does take 1 point of bleed damage from your needles, and then he gets to make his recovery check and loses the bleeding condition. Cool. I love when I roll well. Okay, Mand, you're up.
Okay. Mand is gonna move here. We're gonna target this guy so we can maybe get rid of the flanking sitch. And we're gonna do another needle darts.
Okay.
One of my favorite spells. 15?
Misses by 1, unfortunately.
Then I think we might hero point. Or is that crazy?
Yeah.
No, I think it's good.
Yeah, we're getting kind of overrun. Yeah. All right. So Mand, as has been previously demonstrated before, can will his needle darts to make another pass, and even though they're in a confined, so they sort of like go, and he realizes he's gonna miss, and they all like squirm and then refocus and like come back at him.
Yeah. Which is the spirit that is this a cantrip that you have, or is this isn't a focus spell?
This isn't a spirit related spell. This is just one of his.
Yeah, you just draw deep, and you feel your reserves sapping. You can only do this so much.
I burnt myself out. Worthless.
Yeah. You try to use the power, and it doesn't quite kick the way you want it. The needles clatter against the walls of the prison, and you miss.
Sorry,
I believe that's your turn?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, Tampoko, you're up.
Right. Hana, you only have 2 hit points?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna go here to get close enough to you to... Oh, wait, you know what? I don't have to do that at all. Sorry, let me undo that. I don't want to delete my character. Let me start back here. He's going to cast Heal on her.
Yeah, sick.
The 2 version, the 2 action moves, so that will give you 8 hit points back. Let's do that. And I don't know why it says roll healing, but I guess I should. That's supposed to be 8.
Yeah, so you still roll the d8, but because you're using the 2-action ranged version, you increase the result by 8. So it'll be 1d8 plus 8.
That's
Oh, it's
pretty
increased.
good.
Oh, okay, that's much
Yeah.
better. Okay,
Yeah, so roll the d8.
gotcha.
4 is
All right,
pretty
so I
decent.
get 12.
Actually, it looks like you get 13 because of Sorcerer's
one there.
Potency. Yeah. So you get 13 back. Very nice.
Nice.
So that's 2
And
actions,
you know what?
Tampoko.
Then he's gonna stand. Shoot, I don't want to.
Yeah, do
that,
it.
but I have to.
No, do it.
It's preventing them from flanking you.
Yes.
To a degree. I mean, he could also just go there. Is the problem, but this will make things a little bit better. And that's his 3rd move. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Take
Yes,
your meat
that is your turn.
I know he doesn't want to be a meat shield, but he's got to try.
Another one of these grunts seems flustered when you hear a voice called out, Captain Healer, and you hear Peng's voice say, "No, finish the girl. She's their damage." He is going to nod. He is going to move his faceless ass over here. He's going to take a strike at Hana with a short sword, or excuse me, with a spear. Because she's flanked, he does hit here. It's not a crit. They can't all be nat 20s. You take 6 points of damage. And then, what does he do here? It's gotten confused about who's going where. He is going to use his 3rd action to move here. Wait, does he have enough? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he circles back around Tampoko to take up position here next to the captain. That is his turn. Byron, you're up. They are surrounding Hana, stabbing her with short swords and spears. You see her blood flying. Tampoko desperately casting magic to heal her. What are you doing on your turn? What are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. As your turn comes around, you manage to hear the Peng, who is locked inside the cell, noticed you looking at the locks, glaring, like staring intently at the locks, and you see the light go off in his eyes, and he kind of calls out, southwest corner. There's a key under a brick. The keys are under the brick.
Thank you. So Byron, I take out. Very stupid question. Can I use Versatile Vial to take out a Bestial Mutagen?
Yes. So you're going to be using the quick alchemy action to create the Bestial Mutagen using one of your versatile vials as a resource, because you don't have one on you. Is that what you're telling me? In your inventory?
Hold on. You know what? No, I do have a Jugger. I do have a Bestial Mutagen, actually. Yes.
Okay, so you don't have to burn one of your vials. You can just draw and drink it as a consumable. That's one action for you.
I am going to use it.
Okay.
As I use it, I'm so sorry, folks. I never know where to. Oh, hold on. That's where it is. Okay, so I use the Bestial Mutagen, but I don't have the effects of it, like the claw.
Right. So go to your. The next time we do this, let me give you one back so we can do this again. Where are you? You're in your inventory. Consumables. No, open inventory browser. Here we go. Okay. So the way you're going to do this next time you do this is you don't click the use button until you're done. The use button basically removes it from your inventory. Okay. So
Okay.
click on the title of the consumable, in this case, bestial mutagen, and you should see a little thing like slide out, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
There's
you're
the
going to
effect,
drag,
just limited.
you're going to drag the effect to yourself, and then because you're a mutagenist, you also drag the field benefit effect to yourself. So you drag those 2 gray boxes onto the Byron token, and then once you have it set up, then you click the use button to remove it from your inventory.
Okay.
Are you able to click and drag?
I'm trying to, and I'm trying to drag it to my character, but for some reason, it's not loading like it did before.
Okay, so if you place your mouse over the gray box that says Effect Bestial
Yeah.
Mutagen Lesser, and then click and drag that to your token, it should add the effect. Yeah, I just saw it added. Was that you?
Okay, good. Yeah, there
And
we go.
then
Okay.
in the field benefit, you want that other effect, the second effect as well. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Because
okay.
you
Wrong
get
token.
temporary hit points from that. So your 8 were gone, but now you have 5 back, and you get the benefit of the mutagen. Okay, so that's one action to draw and drink, because we said in our campaign, consumables can be used at the same turn you draw them. You got 2 actions left. What are you doing?
I am using my jaws. Oh, hold on. Unarmed strike is quite deadly too. No, I'm going to use my jaws for the first one. I'm going to use my jaws to bite at Chen, since he is now flanked. Yes.
He is flanked with Hana, yes, and he's also injured.
Get him.
Okay.
Get him.
Jaws strike. Sorry that took so long, guys.
That's okay.
No. It's
Gotta figure
worth
it
it.
That is a critical hit, Sal.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, get him, Sal.
Yay.
Get him.
Another 8 points of damage. As you sink your... You take... I mean, you narrate it. You took the potion. You did the thing.
He turns into like an even slimmer, hotter version of Beast from Beauty and the Beast. He's tall, he's lanky, thin waist. He takes his jaws and he bites into Chen with all of his might. And he yanks off a chunk of his shoulder. And we see like pieces of flesh and sinew rip off the bone as Byron digs in and pulls his jaws away.
Incredible. 8 damage. He's looking pretty hurt now. With that, you have a third action.
I decide to unarmed strike would mean I would use my claws, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I unarmed strike him. Would I use the first strike or the second strike?
Yes,
The second
this is your
attack
second
also.
attack of the round, so you have the first map penalty. So the +3 map -4.
Damn.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
The second attack, he's aware that you've changed. His eyes are not there, so they don't widen. But he feels you
they
bite into
would.
him and pull these chunks off, and takes precautions as your second attack goes wild. A good turn from Byron, and Hana, you are up.
She's got her kukri in her hand. She's striking at Chen, trying to take him down. Take him 18.
18
fine.
hits.
Ugh, 4 damage.
4
That's
damage?
terrible. Yeah.
He had 3 hit points left.
Yeah, get him. Get him.
Get it.
Good.
Yeah, bitch. Okay. Sick.
Tell me what it looks like as you
Then-
finish the job that Byron started.
I take the kukri and I jab into where the teeth marks are. And I go, this is what a woman beast can do. And like just tear, like I click out his ghost spleen if he has it with the knife.
You hear Peng roar in fury in your mind. No! Peng Li! Damn it! That's your first
1.
action.
That's my first action. Okay, on Peng, I'm also going to do a hit with this kukri. gotta get something on him. A nat 20.
Nice.
Rolling.
Good turn from
critical
Hana. Roll damage.
Yeah, we love it.
10.
Okay.
And then I can't walk through him.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude. What I'm gonna do is get out of the way and put myself in this corner back here with my third action. Wait, that's a door. But that's okay, right? Is this hallway behind this wall still closed off?
Yes, I don't really understand what they were going for in the map, but at the moment, there's no, like, those doors, or whatever they are, they're locked. You can't get in there to that corridor.
Great. I'm putting my back to the wall.
Okay.
Well,
And that's your
do I
turn?
want to do that? You know what I do want to do, actually, which... Part of me wants to just go deeper in this room. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my 25 feet. And I'm going to just walk over the dead Chen and put my back against this wall here. That's what I'm doing. It's fine. They can still flank me, but whatever. Now they got to move to do it.
Okay. Pretty good tutorial on how flanking works for you guys, huh?
Yeah, not too bad.
It took us 27 hours of play.
That's true.
Yeah.
It took us weeks of gameplay to figure it out, but I think we've got a handle on it now.
The body language of the one in front of Byron is frantic, looking at two of their allies dead on the floor. You hear the voice in your head call out, "Captain!" It kind of like not even trying to strike the strange, like super thin, handsome beast in front of him. He's just like, you see the head, even though there's no eyes. It's like looking down at the two dead, and you hear a voice say, you hear Peng reply as these guys are kind of like shouting to each other mentally with telepathy through the battlefield. He's like, "We're fucked. There's no deal to be had. Back to camp. Retreat." And he's going to take one swipe at you, Byron, with his spear to try and... Actually, you know what he's going to do? Does he have... Yeah, he's going to try to trip you here to make it so you can't follow him. Where's my trip action? Yeah, this guy's going to try and trip you, Byron.
Sal's away from his computer, but it'll pop up on the battle chat.
Yeah.
Yes. So he swipes his spear into Byron's legs. Byron collapses to the ground. The faceless creature, monster, whatever it is, then sprints through the courtyard to the office and out into the outer court. That is its turn. On his turn, Peng moves to the doorway, curses your names in his mind, takes a shot with his short bow at Byron. On the ground there, misses and continues outward, meeting up with his ally. That is his turn. Man, that brings us to you.
All right. Should I go after Peng?
Yes.
Well, that was a resounding yes.
That was like kindergarten classroom style.
Yeah, truly. I don't know how far he got.
It's okay. Just hot-foot it.
I don't seem to... Or do I have to move and
Yeah.
then do the rest? Okay. And then I do this. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go.
The VTT is really befuddling us tonight.
Well, you know it's a needle darts kind of day, so we're really...
When is
I'm
it
in
not a
rhythm.
needle darts kind of day?
You know, it's kind of always needle dart season is what I've found.
Oh, it was almost a nat 20.
Oh, it was so close to
So
being
close.
a beautiful attack. That is unfortunately my entire turn.
Yeah, with a natural
run.
2 for a 10 to attack, that's not gonna hit the
It
fleeing.
it was almost
creature.
an 18. It almost would have been gorgeous, but
Yeah.
didn't quite happen. And that's, you know what? It's okay.
Tampoko, you're up.
All right, going here. Hold on, just so I can see into the room. Okay, then here. Let me see if I can. If this would hit them both, it would. Do I want to breathe fire on them, or do I want to hit just Peng with a hydraulic push?
Whichever is the more that you could take up Peng. Take up Peng!
Well, it's like doing damage to them both, or just doing a little bit more damage to one.
Do a little more damage to Peng.
Okay.
I'm too far away to actually be consulting, but Hannah's nosy and she's screaming, "Get his ass!"
Then he is, he's not that far away, and seeing this jerk ass run away, he's gonna try, and he's shaking up his sake jar and is unleashing a hydraulic push on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
See how that does. And I think we need to use a hero point on that.
Yeah.
You don't think your natural 3 is good enough? I feel like that's a good try, right? The old college try. That's probably enough.
Yeah. It's admirable, is what it is.
I'm just gonna give myself like one more rank to just recast it, I guess, is the easiest way to do that.
No, just go back to the.
Oh, I see. Up here, attack.
Go back to the chat card and just roll it again. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
18's a hit. Do you guys have
will
any
hit.
hero points left?
We have been
I have
burning
one.
them.
I have one.
Okay. Oh, Sal, Byron got knocked prone.
Oh, okay.
12 damage. Okay, and he gets pushed
12 damage, and he's gonna get pushed by
5 feet. Okay.
5 feet.
Yeah, you watch the stream of sake carve into his legs and back. There's a telepathic groan of pain as he's pushed forward, but he keeps his head down and keeps running. He seems very hurt, but not quite out of the fight. I believe that's your turn, right?
Yes, I've moved, and that's 2 actions. Yes, Tampoko is done.
Okay. The final creature in the courtyard sprints with just absolute conviction, abandons the fight, chases after Peng, and sprints past you. And out the door after his captain. Actually, he's gonna get to here. And he is going to... No. That's a bit much. He's gonna keep running the full... Yeah, he's going the full distance that he can go. That's his turn. Byron, you were knocked to the ground as there was a telepathic call to retreat. One of them swept your legs from under you and then dashed out of the building. You're on the ground in the prison room. The prisoners all shouting. Hana with her back to the wall, heavily injured. What are you doing?
Can I get up? Can I use a turn to get up?
Use one action to stand, absolutely.
Yes, I use one action to stand. I'm so sorry. Can I remove? Yeah, done.
There you go. Yep.
I stand, proud, bestial, almost like, you know how when superheroes land and they go on one hand and they're on a knee and he like slowly rises and he's got blood still dripping from his jaws and he turns and looks around and I can no longer see them from where I am, right? They're in another room, as is Man and Tampoko.
They dashed north across the courtyard, back into the office, and maybe out into the street.
I go over. Let me see what I have.
There's a pair of
I'm gonna
corpseless faces lying on the ground next to you in the doorway.
So they're dead, and the ones who are running away, I can assume they're going to keep running. Is that fair?
You tell me. Is that fair for Byron to assume that?
I think what Byron's going to do is, I think Byron needs to take care of Hana. And so he's going to go over to her, and he's going to give her his healing potion.
Yeah. One action to stride, one action to draw and administer a healing potion or a healing elixir. Your alchemy or one of the items you got from like Matsky?
Healing elixir.
Okay. Then roll the healing and Hana can apply it.
Roll the healing. I am so sorry. This is the first time I've ever done this. Would you mind walking me through how to do it?
Yes, so are you?
Because I might need to use Versatile Vial.
Yeah, okay. Then in that case, go into your crafting, the little hammer tab.
Yeah.
And I think it's at the bottom, Elixir of Life Minor. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's wrong. Go to your actions tab at the bottom. Actually, so Norm, where you would like click on the cold iron sickle or your jaws or whatever, at the bottom there's a quick alchemy action, and then the use button will bring up a menu for you.
Elixir of Life was crafted. Then I click activate.
Yes, there you go. And that should have tracked your vials for you.
Okay, and when I click use, should I target Hana for that?
In this case, you don't have to target her. You just roll the 1d6, and then she takes the healing and the effect onto her character. Amanda, there's a chat card that has an effect box that you can drag to your character to get a +1 item bonus. Yeah, there you go. And then Byron, if you click on the 1d6 in the chat card.
D6. Oh, so sorry. Oh, there we go.
Do you see that?
There we go.
Yeah. So then Hana, you can click. There you go, and you get 3 healing. Okay. Well done, everybody. I know we're still learning. I know we're only 30 hours in, so how could we be expected to know everything?
How could we possibly know this?
How could we know?
That is Byron's turn. Hana, Byron rushes over. His face still like this extremely handsome, like Beauty and the Beast, but like thin.
Yes, but also thin.
He's got
but also Wagovi thin.
He's got like, you know, the nose has like it's like puffed out into like the black animal nose, and he's got like kind of dots on his cheeks under fur that's grown, and like that beautiful kind of like sharp fuzzy kind of edge beard, and it works for him. It really does. But he's like splashed an elixir of life in your face. You feel the healing. You feel the resistance against disease. What do you do on your turn?
I feel like we should all pursue. I say them. Do we chase? Do we go and get the? You know what?
We were lucky to survive this, but now somehow we have the advantage. So I think maybe we do.
Because I'm only gonna run out the building. Like, I don't have any. Here's what I think Hana would actually do. Go to the southwest corner of the room, 2 stride actions, and then search for that key. I mean, are we still in combat? Can I do that?
We're still in turn order, but yeah, you can absolutely move to the southwest corner of the room. And I will say, given that you were told about it, it takes you just the rest of your turn to crack open. Like you find the brick in the floor or the loose plank or whatever. because it's been pointed out to you, and you see there's a ring of keys there, and you grab them up, and that is your turn. Who's up here? Yeah.
Now it's like all of them.
Outside, these guys are sprinting away. So Tampoko and Mand, you don't know what's going on in the prison yard. You just see these three, like heads down, perfect form, in unison, all of them together, just sprinting together off the map. And these guys have.
Away.
I don't know if they have their arms out behind them like idiots, but they're like. Sure. It is very clear that they are. They make it up to the road, and then they turn. I would say, given that you informed them the bridge was cleared, they turn south and head towards the bridge, and they use their full movement to get towards the bridge. Yeah, Peng is going to do the same, and they are booking it away. Mand, you're up.
Sorry, which way did they turn, or they're?
So this map is the right of the map is north.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like the map. If the map was this way, it's been rotated so that north is pointing to the right. They headed up to the road that goes through downtown and turned left, heading south towards Dawnstep Bridge.
Gotcha. Okay. So Man's gonna run out. One action, not the whole way. Okay. And so am I within 60 feet?
Of who?
Of anybody. Of anybody
this
I
one,
can hit.
This one, it kind of stumbled and tripped because he hasn't had his turn yet. He's chasing after the other two. But in terms of who you can see, like you can see this one. The other one's 70. The others are 70, 75 feet away from you.
Oh, but they're that direction. Okay, then I'm going to take that move back. Can I undo a move?
You can go back to your starting position.
Yeah, how do I?
There you go.
Thank you. Okay, and then I will try a move. Able to get him.
You want to look at the tiny number in the parentheses there. You're looking for the plus 25.
Oh, I see.
Or less.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like,
you can't phase through the wall.
I wasn't trying to phase through the wall. I'm just trying to get out here.
The doors are here. You're now you have to like.
I have to.
You have to go up one, and then you have 20 feet of movement left. Yeah, there you go.
So am I within 60 feet now?
You are, but you don't have line of sight. Whatever this building is blocking you from seeing them. They're booking it, man. They're leaving.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get a shot.
They don't have faces right now. The Captain Peng, the one who sort of tricked you and talked to you outside, who you rescued, had ripped his face off at the start of combat to kind of frighten you. The one in there still has his face on, but the other two creatures that are the monsters that are running never had faces to begin with.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good because then they won't be able to trick anybody. I assume they have to craft these faces in some way. All right. I will take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
We're gonna do another.
He is presently unharmed.
Well, that's about to change.
Yeah.
Boom.
19 hits. Yeah. What was this? This was your.
This is my old favorite, needle darts.
Needle darts.
Whoa!
Wow, max
Dream roll.
damage.
He takes 12 points and stumbles, badly hurt, but not quite enough to kill him as he continues attempting to get away and follow the orders of his captain. That is your turn, Tampoko. You're up.
Also running out there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This guy is only 20 feet. He's going to try to I'm out of spells. But ignition, let's see if this is able to get him. I'm going to use my other hero point on this.
Okay, last hero point.
It's
You
like-
guys are burning
He
through
really
'em.
wants to get this guy. Yeah.
Well, you gotta use them or you lose
You
them.
gotta use
That's
him.
what they're for. You guys are heroes, but tell me what heroic thing you're doing here to get this hit. Like you
I
go
think
to
it's when
cast
this
the
guy
ignition
is-
cantrip.
And it kind of misses, and this guy's stumbled. He's like, I don't actually have to hit this guy. I just got to get wherever he just stumbled. It's like he's igniting the ground that he kind of landed on.
Okay.
And that hits him the second time.
Yeah, there's like some dead leaves and plant matter, and it flares up, scorching across his
that's
shins and
right
thighs.
there. For 6 points of damage.
I don't know if it's because of the way they do the math in this game, or if you guys are just rolling really precisely, but he had 6 hit points left, so you kill him too.
Oh, we're really...
The flames
Yeah.
catch
Zone, baby.
as he's trying to get his balance. His clothing, his armor catches on fire. He shrieks. There's like a mental reverberation. There's static, almost pain and white noise in your mind as his death shriek echoes throughout the local area, and he collapses to the ground, dead. I will say at this point, Byron and Hana cannot catch up. The other two, Captain Peng and his last remaining red shirt, his subordinate, whatever, they are booking it across the bridge, not even looking back. And at this point, I think it's too late for you guys to catch them. They have a lot of distance on you, and to cast spells, you need to be in range. They're just straight 3-action sprinting.
Yeah,
so they.
We would basically just have to run straight after them, and then we would be very exposed.
Yeah.
And
So
I think
those
that might
two
not be a great idea.
Got away.
Those two got away, yeah. And we'll see if you guys are not in the habit of leaving me guys to bring back for round 2s later, but we'll see if they ever appear again. No spoilers, no forewarning, no foreshadowing. Okay, so incredible fight, intense close quarters combat, a lot of flanking. Hana almost went down. They made the mistake of focusing on Byron first instead of her or the healer, which they didn't know about. But yeah, with
And they
that,
ignored Byron to their peril.
with that, we are out of combat, and I have a question for you guys because we burned some time talking schedules at the start, and then we lost a little bit of time to technical difficulties. So, do we want to does that feel like a good place to call it, and we'll play again next Monday, or do we could take a break and come back for another hour tonight? It's up to you guys. As we dive back in here, the moments after combat, your adrenaline is still racing. Your faces are slick with sweat. Some of you wounded with blood leaking out of you. But the fight is over. You have driven off these faceless monsters, whatever they were. You've received you've received from a gameplay perspective a tutorial on how flanking works, which hopefully ingrains it in you guys. So you start using the tactic more yourself.
We'll see.
I'm very much from the show don't tell. Although I did try tell and it failed, so now we're at show. But that was a very intense encounter, a pretty severe encounter for your level 2 character. So well done winning it. In the moments after the fight, you guys are free to do the story proceeds from here. What do you do?
I'm taking those keys and I'm unlocking this little. Wait. Before I do that, can I perceive that they are who they say they are? I mean, they wouldn't block a dummy into the thing.
That's a great
weird.
question. Make a perception check.
There you go.
26.
With a natural 26, I mean, they look. I mean, from what you can tell, all of them look to be guards that you recognize, that you've seen before. They all look to be in pretty poor condition. And haggard and feeble, and you see, I would say, as you look at their faces, you see shock and like just disbelief on their faces at the idea that you have driven off these monsters and essentially saved them. You see recognition on their faces too. I mean, Hana, you're a well-known figure in the community, and these people, you see recognition in all of their eyes. There's no way to be absolutely certain, but you're as close to certain as you can be that these people are the town guards and Captain Zheng Peng.
Amazing.
Zheng Peng is over here, and there's a bunch of other town guards that have been locked up as well. And then they don't have tokens on the map, but there are a couple of villagers locked in with them as well. And you hear as you there's like this kind of like there's crying, there's sobbing of kind of like disbelief and relief. There's people just kind of like talking to each other about what they just witnessed. There's as Mand and Tampoko saunter into the room, or you probably don't saunter, but as you come into the room, there's more.
I'm sauntering. We're sauntering hard.
Okay, you flex on the room as you enter, and people, there's more kind of gasps of shock. It was shocking enough to see Byron turn into like this bestial version of himself, and Hana, like this cheerful, friendly girl who goes around like helping people all the time when she's not like flitting through the woods with her friends, like giggling and having fun and gossiping and whatever, like became a whirlwind of death with like first her naginata and then like using a blade in close combat to carve up these monsters. And then Mand and Tampoko come in with their strut on, and there's just confusion and disbelief mixed with relief on the faces of everyone in these cells, and hope on their faces as they see Hana-chan begin to unlock the doors.
Oh my god. That's so satisfying.
This might be a good time now that everyone is beat to hell and we got these all these people to drop a tree.
Yeah.
Oh my god, a tree, man.
Everybody
green sheet. Yes.
Listen, everybody huddle around. I think everyone's gonna like this.
Now remember, you can only get people within 10 feet of you.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm kind of gonna need everyone to be like in the immediate area, but I assume we can convince everyone to do so.
As you
if you go here, then fewer people
here,
will have to move over all the NPCs.
Yeah, here I'll walk over there.
As you kind of go around and unlock the gates and people begin making their way out, the guard captain, Zheng Peng, steps out and says, oh, thank the gods. I don't understand what I just saw, but you have become some sort of, the four of you, what are you even doing here? That was incredible. Yeah, Hana, what was that?
We just found ourselves in a position to help, and so that's exactly what we're doing.
Oh, all right. First things first. Here, he hands you the key to the armory, and he says, "I don't understand what's happening. I don't know how you four became this incredible fighting force, but I need my men armed. There's rations and medical supplies in there, and you four take whatever you want. I want my men armed. We're weak, but anything you need, take it." And he points to the south door, which leads to the armory.
You seem so feeble. I mean, not to offend, but when did they capture you? The night of the attack or before? It's been 4 days.
Yeah, it is. That's a good point. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's the 4th day of summer, and the attack happened like in the early hours of the first day of summer, like very early hours of the morning. So, man, are you explaining why you want people to gather around you?
Yeah. I'm like, listen, anyone who's feeling ill, I have magic that can help. Please, come close.
Sorry, I'm trying to. They are supposed to be enfeebled, but I don't know how enfeebled works. I'm trying to see if healing helps it, or.
Garden of Healing has some sort of. That might be.
Has some sort of soup
effect.
feature.
No, but literally, it's a +1 circumstance bonus against emotion effects.
Enfeebled is you're physically weakened. It says you have an.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get rid of it.
How do you defeeble?
Enfeebled always includes a value. Strength based in athletics checks. How do you remove enfeebled? PF2, remove enfeebled. Yeah, they need either restoration. I think it's going to take them 3 days to get rid of their enfeebled condition because the book says they're at. Oh shit! I just closed the window. Sorry. I just closed my browser. So all of them are. I'm gonna explain it this way. Right now they're fatigued and enfeebled. And what that means is it's going to take them, after a day, their strength will come back a little bit. They won't be as fatigued, but it's going to take them 3 days to get back to fighting fitness. So as I'll say, manned as you're trained in medicine, and you take a look at these guys, you realize they're not going to be in fighting shape for like at least a couple of days.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit.
So I'll say that. Your healing magic is not going to really help them with that. Like they're not injured. They've been in like an ordeal that has sapped their endurance and strength in a way that your magic unfortunately is not powerful enough to address. So you can heal up Hana.
Yeah, ultimately we're gonna. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna need to do it just for Hana's sake because I don't have any healing magic that's as effective as Guard of Healing, and like she's like, how low are you?
Yeah. We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't need to get into it, but it's like I'm gonna cast it regardless.
Yeah.
And Byron should probably be in the vicinity as well, since he's.
Yeah, you might want to get in on this, I think.
So to go back and answer your question, Hana, Captain Peng looks at you and says, he looks over at the corpses and he points to the one that's still wearing Chen's face. He says, "Chen, that fucking traitor. When the attack happened, it came out of nowhere. I don't know what it was like for you, but the little blue men, the rabid animals that could fucking talk somehow, and were just mad with rage, they just came out of everywhere, out of every corner. They were attacking civilians, they were attacking my men, and none of us were, it was the middle of the night. None of us had our gear, none of us were on patrol, except there were a handful. But Chen, whatever that thing is that's wearing Chen's face, I don't know, the real Chen must be dead. Must have been dead for weeks, because that thing knew all of us. It knew all the people in town. For all I know, it's been here for months. It told me that a bunch of guards had formed up in the woods at the edge of downtown to try and coordinate to make a plan of action. He led me there, and when I got there, that fucker that stole my face was there with his 3 goons, and they knocked me out. I have to imagine once they took my face, they did the same thing to everybody else. And over the course of the first day, they took this whole place over. The whole barracks was under their control, and they grabbed the farmers over there. They grabbed those guys.
God.
They locked us all in the cells, and we've been here for days. We have no idea what the hell is going on, aside from, I killed a couple of those blue things, and there was a centipede that attacked me, and then that thing Chen, that traitor, pulled me out to the woods, and they got me from there. So we don't know what the hell's going on.
Okay, so there was some sort of... I thought this all happened overnight, but when we saw you guys... Oh, no. this was a long-held plan in some fashion. Well, that's not good.
What's happening in town? I mean, we've been locked in here for days.
Oh,
How-
yeah.
what-
Basically, those little blue men, they love torture, and they're setting these traps. There was an Obosu who was on a bridge, and we killed that after, we don't have to talk about how many tries, but we got him. There's
How did you
stations.
What?
The ugly cute is working in our favor. The Eternal Lantern is not lit, and that's
Wait,
one
the
of the reasons why
statue?
this is all happening.
What does that mean?
Yes. Yeah, we just saw tracks. We haven't actually seen it, but we think it's on guard duty. Something.
The
something
statue's
super
attacking
It
the
isn't
town
where-
with the monsters?
It isn't where it was, is all we'll say.
All right. What about my aunt? What about Granny Who? Have you met with her? Have you coordinated
Granny,
with her?
yeah. She's
okay.
held up
She's
in the
all
trade
right.
offices. She's okay. She wants to centralize forces there. I don't think that's smart, but she's okay.
All right. Did you see the governor's mansion's fucking gone?
Whoa, we
that's
haven't been
news.
downtown much at all.
The governor's mansion is just gone. It's not there. It's supposed to be about 200 feet north of the barracks. It's always been there. During the fighting, I looked over to see if anyone was assembling to defend it.
Yeah.
The whole thing's fucking gone. It's just an empty lot. What do you have any idea
rubble?
what is happening? It's an empty lot. No. It's not like it was destroyed. It's gone.
Okay, there's something ill afoot.
That ain't
That's not right.
Explain to me, the last thing I knew about you were off in the woods for the reenactment festival. That was like 2 hours before this all kicked off. No, what, 5 hours? You were let off into the
Yeah,
woods?
sundown.
And then, how did you,
Well,
where did you learn to fight like that? I thought you were, hunting rabbits and goose.
I don't know.
Bears.
I told this to the other version of you. You see, when a flower is about to blossom, I actually can't
Doesn't-
really go into this right now.
Brian, he
All I
doesn't
can
need it.
say is there is
What the
something.
fuck is
odd.
wrong with your face? Are you a werewolf? Is that what's happening?
Only for a few more minutes, but yes, I am actually.
All right. Well, I mean, thank you again for rescuing us. I mean, I can barely stand. I'm like shaking. What other forces are active? How many people
Well-
is?
Thrice Blessed Inn has their own fortitude up. We're just getting to explore the North Bank, really. I mean, we know that it's kind of a mess up here.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Tree of Healing because I still
Yes,
technically
please.
haven't done it yet.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
I feel
Yes,
like
I also
And
need
what
to
did we
shoot.
decide? It's 26 points over the 10 minutes or something? That-
25 average. Yeah.
The one that,
yeah,
Great.
If you ever want to roll 10d4, you can. But if it's easier to take the average, it's 25.
I think it's probably easier to just take it.
Yeah.
I'm happy to roll them, but I feel like people won't want me to.
So Zheng Peng is still like processing. He looks at you, man, and he's like, "You are the like private investigator guy. How did you get? What are you doing wrapped up in this?"
It's a great question, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Yeah, listen, I got picked for the ritual, and then now all of a sudden I'm out here. I'm fighting every kind of monster I've ever seen in my life.
Well, good for you. I mean, and then
it's actually not great, to be honest with you.
Then he looks at Tampoko. He's like, "You little mooching squatter. What are you doing with this group?"
Saving your ass.
Saving my ass. What did you do? I saw Hana and fucking Byron here fighting. What did you do?
Well, there was this giant beast called a buso, and I killed it.
You killed it.
But you missed
How,
all
by
of that.
drinking it to
because
death?
You were rocked up. Yeah, yes. That's right.
Ironically,
yes.
yes.
That's exactly
Yes,
it. Yes.
actually, exactly.
What? All right. Okay.
I know it sounds very unlikely. but,
You know you know, he's like mooching off Shiori, right? He's going around scrounging money from who knows where, and then like just drinking all day. You trust this thing?
Only because
Well-
you require money for alcohol. If you didn't require money, I wouldn't need it. And he's still shaking at this door at the armory. It's just like, there's something in here I want to eat. So, I mean, you're all hungry. You haven't eaten in 4 days.
Yes, we need the food in there. He looks at you, and he's like, "Tell me true.
Yeah.
The Tanuki's helping you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not just mooching food and drink off of you."
And
Listen, there's a little bit of that. I'm not gonna lie, there's a little bit of that. But really, you didn't get to
What does
see
he?
how
what does
wicked
he bring to
his
the
fire
table?
is. He
Oh,
can
so
spew,
much.
breathe fire. It's
Yeah,
so
you ain't
wild.
never seen anything like this. It's crazy.
It was just a little when I was in the other room, but he can heal too. He's got magic. He's got very
Yes,
real
he's-
magic.
He's
kind
got
of the-
magic?
He's kind of the whole package.
Why are you a bum mooching off Shiori, who's the sweetest woman in town? If you got magic, you should get a job and do work, and then you could pay rent, and I wouldn't be on your case all the time. What are you doing?
Oh, that's horrible. What a horrible idea.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not really
God.
his style.
That's not really what he does.
I'll deal
And
with
I'll
you
be
later.
honest-
He's cute as fuck. But sorry, go on.
Yeah. Get him wet, watch him shake it off. It's adorable.
Get him wet.
All right.
Watch him shake it off.
Your irreverence is noted. Look, let's get into the armory, get the medicine, get the food. I need
Great.
all these people to get in the mend, and then I mean you got to tell me what
Where
else
do you
is
guys
going
have
on here.
a safer space to go? I mean, I would say maybe down to the Matsky estate, the Thrice Blessed Inn. Gather all the supplies you can and go there. It seems like
No.
You need to-
We'll now that we're all together and you've killed the face stealers, we can once we rest up. Even there's like he does a head count. It's like the villagers might have to go with you, maybe across the bridge to the Matsky estate, or maybe over to my granny at the she's at the
trading post.
office. Yeah.
Yeah,
I might ask you to take the civilians, but the group of us, what is there? There's like 3, 6, 8. There's like, with the 9 of us, with our weapons and armor, and without being, ambushed by traitors, we can secure this place and start to recover. This could be a base of operations for you too,
we would love that.
We
a
would
safe
love
place
that.
for you to
so.
retreat to.
Can I ask
Yeah.
a question?
Yeah, shoot.
When was the first time you noticed the other guards acting strange? How long do you think this has been going on?
I mean, it was so it was only, as far as I know, it was only Chen at first. When the other one showed up, he came and touched me and took my face, and then Chen started telling him all about stuff in town, like he didn't know anything. The 3 goons, I guess, couldn't steal faces the way the other 2 could, because they didn't do it, or maybe they could. I don't know. But Chen,
Well, they would have done it if they could have done it.
I would think so. It would help them. But Chen knew
So
everything.
all he had to
Chen-
do was touch you, like just with his
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, he touched me, and then it was horrifying and terrifying. I watched. It was like his face. It like stretched out of his face from under that plane of skin. It grew out and then like tore through it, and he peeled the skin off, and then he had my face, and then he started talking like he started mimicking my voice. It was. Honestly, it's terrifying. I don't know how many more of them there could be in town or what they could be up to. I don't know. But
This is
to
bad.
answer Byron's question, that Chen guy knew everything. So he must have been here for a while. He knew me. He knew the names of all the gods. He knew the leaders in town, the like prominent crafters. He was briefing the guy, and then they were talking about cutting a deal. Once the attack happened, they were talking about cutting a deal with this Dokyu guy.
Doku. Modoku.
Yeah, they were talking about how many of us they would have to offer as tribute to this guy, whatever that means.
You don't love to hear that.
Hey.
How many humans?
Okay, so there's
I don't
multiple
know- I don't know
factions
if-
of baddies here.
Yeah, I don't know if they didn't seem they were hesitant to go out. They were worried about getting attacked by the animals and the little blue men.
Oh.
I don't think they're.
So they're
I
not
don't-
working in concert.
I don't think so. No. They wanted. That's
Oh
why
my
I said they wanted to
God.
cut a deal with this guy. I guess Doku. Do you know this Doku? I guess
We
he
haven't been able to find him
took
yet.
over. Okay. All right.
He seems to be so.
And also,
He-
Tampoko would tell him about the cloak thing, just because they need to be aware of it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
there's this cloak with a retinue of knives floating. Just beware. 'Cause
That's
it's-
real?
It's creepy. That's what that thing told us. So that makes me think it might be real.
It told you.
Why would it lie? Why would
tell
it make
you?
up that story? It
Because it was trying to earn our trust by giving us a little information, then we'd give it information.
I see. Maybe they wanted you to weaken the other side's forces.
Oh.
Mm.
Did they try to stop you from
That's-
coming in here? From finding out about us?
Well,
Once-
you see, what happened was we were trying to ascertain what was going on, and then a member of our party who won't be named kind of
Yeah.
rushed forward. So we're not really sure if this was intended.
You see a door and you want to open the door and the door's open, so you open it.
And that's what happens.
All right, so it was okay. Well, I mean, I wasn't party to your conversation, but sounds like they were playing it by ear. They maybe you. I mean, honestly, the amount of firepower the four of you demonstrated, particularly you two, and he points at Hana and Byron. He's like, honestly, I don't know if I could go 1-for-1 with either of you. That was impressive. They may not have been prepared for you,
Yes. Now,
That's
even with the
nice.
5 of them.
That's
Pretty
nice.
They were talking about bringing more of their people in there. So there's maybe more out in the woods or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know that this is a problem. I think you need to heavily fortify this place and be prepared for them to come and attack again if you stay.
We will. Yeah. No, we're gonna fortify this place for sure. With the 9 of us together, I will set up.
okay.
I'll set up a system of identification and passwords to make sure we can't get infiltrated again. I mean, fool me once,
Yeah.
shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't get fooled again. You can't have that happen.
It's not how that
spoken
goes.
like a true leader.
Okay, so maybe we should establish a password right now for us and you.
Oh yeah, that's a
before
good
we leave
idea.
Your company.
It's a smart
right.
idea.
What do you got?
Something someone would never guess, but seems innocuous, right? Doesn't stand out.
Abadar.
Just the name of the god
Abadar.
Abadar?
This
Yeah.
is the sort of thing we're working with. He's going on all cylinders, this one. And I know what a
Yeah.
cylinder is.
All right.
And a mechanism
would,
like a
actually.
cylinder, we understand. Yeah.
By the way,
Be
and
in
he
a
turns
dam or something.
back to Tampoko and he's like, he gives you kind of a like sketchy look. He's like, by the way, what's going on with Shirley? Is she safe? Where is she?
I don't know, honestly. Is she okay? Have we
Yeah,
seen
she
her?
was at the Matsuki estate.
Yes, she is at the Matsuki estate. She gives her regards. She was worried about you.
She was. She mentioned me.
Yes, and I said I would rescue him because he's a good guard, even though he's too suspicious, and this door won't open. But I said I would look for you, and I have done so. She will be happy to hear you are doing well.
I can't believe she asked about me. I mean, well, no, it's good. Thank you for coming for her. But you know what? When I have a chance, I'll get over there and I'll check on her myself. You don't need to. You stop bothering her for alcohol and like all that stuff, and then maybe you and me are cool. All right? I mean, you did save us, so that's good.
He's like, I don't know if I can make that promise.
Hi, Captain. Are you
Abadar.
sweet on Shiori?
Listen, you guys need to get into that armory. You need to get in there. And he hands the key to Tampoko. He's like, here, stop fucking yanking on it and use the key like a civilized person. And you are now able to unlock the
No, it doesn't.
armory
Amazing.
door.
what an incredible visit to Ladder 55 this has been.
Hey, I have limited accents available to me to differentiate these
No,
people.
no. I
Jordan,
love it.
I love
It's
it.
a fantastic
I'm
choice.
teasing because I want more of
Brooklyn
it.
is one I can do, and it fit a little bit with him. He's like a tough
It
guy,
fits perfectly.
so
Yeah.
He's a
deal
tough
with
guy,
it.
and he's a
Okay.
little sweetie. And guess what? He's making chili on Wednesday, so you all better deal.
Exactly right. Dude, I'll see you at O'Houlihan's.
Okay, let's go into the armory. This is cool.
Yeah. So as you make your way into the armory, why don't you guys open up the loot icon in there and discuss what you find for funsies?
Oh,
Hey.
fun. We got a shit ton of crossbows, finally. We've been talking crossbows. Oh, there's some scale mail.
Oh, this thing.
Mama
I see.
like. I think I'm the only one actually who could even wear it.
I was gonna say.
I might be
was
the
like,
only one even trained in medium armor.
There's a
Looks.
frost vial, which obviously Byron should have, I think.
Go for it.
Oh, and more cold iron stuff.
Oh, cold iron
What's
dagger.
cold iron? Oh, cold iron dagger.
We've got a cold iron
Is that not what the
buckler.
sickle is made out of? Is the sickle cold iron as well?
Those cold iron as well.
It is.
Yeah, I believe you
And-
guys had succeeded on a recall knowledge check to know that fey creatures. Hang on, let me double check here. Sorry, continue your talk, and I'll find this. Yeah, fey creatures and demons are vulnerable to it, and I'm pretty sure the Jenkins are as well. That you know of.
I'm already wearing
Yes.
studded leather armor. So if somebody wants that,
Yeah, and
I should
I'm
take
going
that.
to put my studded leather armor in the party stash just so I don't get encumbered.
To go back to what I was saying before, I believe you guys had succeeded on a recall knowledge check about the Jenkins weakness, or maybe somebody told you, but they have a weakness to cold iron. So any 1 point of damage with a cold iron weapon to a Jenkin turns into 3 because they take 2 additional points of damage from cold iron weapons.
Oh.
So there's an example of why you should be asking, like you still don't know anything about the creatures you just fought because you didn't recall knowledge. You don't have to do it in combat either. You could do it now. You could do it beforehand if you see these things. But like learning about a weakness might give you a hint about how to structure your combat or who to prioritize. Like whatever weaknesses or strengths they have with their saving throws, that kind of thing.
Could we
I was
recall
actually-
knowledge? Yeah. Sorry.
No, go. Yeah, at one point when we talk about those things, I do have some thoughts and theories, but recalling knowledge on them is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
How does one do that? Because I didn't see that in on my proficiencies.
So the way
See
it works
what?
is that you try to
Recall
identify
knowledge.
the creature first, and then I tell you which skill to roll. And then for each subsequent question that you ask, the DC goes up, but you use that same skill. So like if you're trying to identify some sort of beast, you would roll nature. If you're trying to like identify a fey creature, you would roll, I think it's occult for that, or maybe it's arcana. Basically, there's like 12 different classifications of creatures in Pathfinder. And then for some of them you roll religion, for some of them you roll arcana, for some of them you roll nature, for some of them you roll like something else. Society for humanoids, that kind of thing. But yeah, there's no like recall knowledge button or skill. It's spread across a variety of different skills.
I see. Do we want to do the armory stuff first, or do we want to do the recall knowledge stuff first?
Let's do the armory stuff first since we're here.
All right.
I already have my cold iron sickle, which I'm very happy with, because it was given
Great.
to me. But I
We've
think
got.
I could stand to use a studded leather armor.
Do it.
Oh,
There's 12
yeah,
of them.
take it.
Everyone could take.
Well, oh my gosh, there are. I don't think I can wear armor.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't realize there was the crossbow for everybody. Who
This is
wants
the
one.
armory.
The armory. I see now. Okay.
Of the town.
Oh, well then I'm totally taking a crossbow.
Yeah, I was like
Do it.
almost dumb not to take a crossbow.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm worried about my bulk.
Reminder, you guys do have a bunch of these rune stones with the +1 proficiency runes on them, or potency runes on them.
Yeah.
Currently, I believe you've used 2, one for the Naginata and one for Man's Sling, which is currently being worked on. But any other weapons you find, you can apply these. And also, when you have money at some point in the future, you can commission more of these runestones to be crafted. Or you might
What's
find
the
them.
damage on a crossbow versus a sling?
Your sling, I believe, is 1d4? Yeah,
Plus
no,
it's
it's 1d6
120
bludgeoning
Okay.
with a range of 50 feet. That's a sling.
Yeah.
Is it a light crossbow in there or what?
It says
It's
just
just
says regular crossbow.
Simple weapon, reload 1 crossbow.
Okay. The
Range 120.
crossbow is 1d8 piercing damage with a range of 120. So there's a slightly larger die, more range, and more piercing, or piercing versus bludgeoning on a crossbow versus a sling.
Feels a little silly not to do it.
Yeah, take it.
How do I'm having trouble dragging it. How do I?
Onto your
Wire
character
it?
sheet?
Oh, does it go onto the sheet?
Yeah,
it
go onto
helps
your
open it
character
up.
sheet,
Oh, okay.
and
yeah,
then
here,
it'll ask you how many you want to take.
10.
Do it.
All right.
There we go. Yeah.
Crossbow.
Man takes crossbow from armory. There you go.
And I will grab some
think-
bolts as well.
Maybe you should take that cold iron dagger as well, man. I think you'd be more useful with it than I would.
You know what would be really handy is I have the option when I cast needle darts to make needle darts out of cold iron, but I assume I would
yeah.
expend the cold iron to do that.
Yeah, I would say if you use one of these items as a resource for your spell, it would destroy it in terms of being able to use it, but it would
Right.
last for the rest of the campaign. It would just be a source of cold iron for that spell for the rest of the
Oh,
campaign.
nice.
I mean, does anyone even use a shield?
Not really.
Only-
I feel like I'd like to take the dagger.
Yeah,
since
because I'm
starting
like,
to
someone can
do
take
more-
the dagger, but I don't even think anyone's going to use the shield. But I could use the metal to cast cold iron needle
Yeah.
darts, which could be really like the spell's already pretty strong.
I will
Yeah,
say
that'd be good.
Yeah,
you
that's a good
could use a buckler. Like any shield, you have to take the
yeah.
raise a shield action on your turn. But a buckler
Yeah.
gives you a +1 bonus to your AC until the start of your next turn if you're getting into melee. I don't know if that's something Man will ever do, but we had talked in the Discord about there's a potential for that if you were interested.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So maybe I'll take that buckler and I'll see if I can get the metal taken off of it and just use it as a regular buckler, and then have the cold iron, like a block of cold iron, to use for my spell.
Sure.
All right, I feel like
You
I've
could do
gotten
that.
quite a bit from this.
And that +1 spear is pretty useful to somebody.
I mean, that's just a solid weapon.
Yeah.
It's a
feel
+1
I'm not gonna
weapon.
be
It does
using
piercing
melee.
damage as opposed to the slash on the Naginata. And I think the Kukri does piercing as well. I'm not sure.
It is.
Yeah, it's slashing damage.
Hmm.
So you have 2 slashing weapons. The spear would give you a pierce if you took it. And
Okay.
I mean, anyone can take it,
Yeah.
but Hana has the highest attack bonus with it.
Okay. So maybe actually.
I don't know that it
Maybe
really makes
actually
sense
the
for Man
cold
to take
iron
it.
deck. Well,
Yeah.
+1 spear. I should have one of these cold iron weapons. Probably.
I'll
One-handed,
assume-
one can be thrown.
In the meanwhile, as you guys are debating this, you're also taking medicine and bandages and food out to the folks,
Yeah.
the guards and the civilians waiting in the main prison area.
No, I want it to be known
Mhm.
that we are only discussing our weapon outlay. We don't give a shit about what's going on with the guards.
Okay.
What a bunch of dicks.
Yeah, you start to hear whispers about that. Like, they're just gonna stand in there and argue about who gets the loot.
Okay, I'm putting the crossbow bolt. We had like a fancy crossbow bolt in the party stash for one of you suckers who just took a crossbow.
Oh, there was a fancy crossbow bolt?
Yeah, like illuminates and glimmers. I can't remember where we got that.
Oh,
one
I
from.
see. I see. Shining crossbow bolt.
Yes.
Sheds bright light.
Oh, it's just in the party stash?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you get
What do you
that
think,
from?
Kirk? It's you or me more likely to use that?
I think you would. I don't need it because I can cast illumination. So
All right, I'll take it.
I think
Oh,
it'd be more
right. It's like
likely
a
to come in handy for
it's
you.
like a light up shot. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's well, and now I can shoot it much farther.
Remember to take some bolts too. It looks like
I took a
somebody did
bunch.
already.
Yeah, I took 10.
Take another 10. I got 80.
One thing I don't think you guys have talked about is the silver short sword, and also Sal, the frost vial. There should have been 4 of them that you took.
Oh,
I think you did.
I think I did take all 4. Yes.
Yes. Okay. I just want to make sure that there was 4 in there. The silver short sword. Again, certain creatures have a vulnerability to silver, or they're resistant to damage that isn't from silver weapons. So that's another thing to think about with the +1 spear. Is like, who's going to have it, and who's going to remember that they have it, and are you guys going to be using the type of recall knowledge checks that tell you when things are weak to silver, or if you need to use that type of weapon?
Never.
So maybe Byron would, because you're gonna have more book smarts.
All right.
Makes sense?
I am the brilliant one, I suppose. I take the silver short sword then.
Okay.
Do it. Then I'll take the +1 spear. Seems like nobody else is jumping for that.
I just think you're much more likely to use it than the rest of us.
Right. And now I need to lose something because I've got a bunch of bulk. Okay, this ghost charge. I'm going to put that in the party stash and someone else take it, please.
I think I have one, but it wouldn't kill me to have 2, probably.
Yeah, you go for it. I think it would be... You know what? I'm just going to put my hatchet. I'm just trying to lose some bulk because that scale mail is heavy.
Where does your bulk show up? Oh, I see it down at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to want to change your carry type on the scale mail to worn.
That's why it's not.
There you go.
Okay, great. That helps.
So that changes your AC, and I have to redo your graphic now. Let me double check.
Yeah, I'm
Where's
18
your- where's
now.
your
But
graphic?
it makes me slower, but honestly, I have not been darting around the map, so...
Okay. Yeah, your AC goes up to 18. Got it. I'll have to fix that for next
God.
time.
Thank Christ. Desperate for some AC.
Yeah, totally.
Okay,
I
are
know,
we...
you're taking a lot of hits.
Taking a lot of hits, fellas.
That's true. I mean,
I think we're good. I mean,
they flanked you pretty proficiently in this fight. This was like a military, and I kind of want you guys to take away for a story beat as well. These guys were coordinated. They had tactics. They worked
Intelligent.
together. They were, this group was not a gang of thugs. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, they were not cash.
Yeah, there was no cash
cash
involved.
game.
They were doing strategy in real time. Like
They were communicating back and forth. Yeah.
Yes.
So
good point.
that happened. I never turned on my... I spent the whole time recording without my face light. I guess it doesn't matter.
You've been in
It looks
shadows
fine.
this whole time.
I was gonna say, I think
looks
because
good.
it's nighttime, it didn't feel like it was
Yeah, we-
crazy.
We started at 6, so it was still pretty bright out.
Yeah.
Okay, so overall, you've kind of like gotten the story out of Captain Peng here. You've established that the barracks are going to be, they're going to fortify it. It's going to be a safe space for you in downtown for now. You've learned some information. You've fought off these strange creatures. You've helped them. You've set them free, restored them as a force in downtown. You've got the keyword Abadar as your password to identify yourselves to each other. And you've gotten some equipment from the armory, which they were happy to give to you because, frankly, the four of you blew their minds and impressed them in a way that they, like, those of them who know you as individuals have never seen the four of you together before, but just watched you, like, essentially take out a monster commando unit with, like, Hana was in a little bit of a dicey situation, but other than that, you guys were pretty...
We did okay.
Yeah.
It was one of our better
okay.
combat showings.
Yes. That's wasn't it?
Mhm.
It was
Nice.
significantly less embarrassing than some of our others.
Significantly. Before woof, I wouldn't want to be seen. I wouldn't want to eat lunch with us, is all I'm saying.
Forget it. Forget it. No deal.
So, things for next time. You guys found those strange bloody tracks leading out from the main yard towards the
Yes.
bathhouse. You heard about some sort of cloth or cape that's parading around town.
Right.
You still don't know where this Modo Q character is. And there was one more thing I wanted to point out. Modo Q. Well, there's more of downtown to explore. Oh, and apparently the governor's mansion has
mansion's gone.
vanished. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Yeah.
And then I will
like
also
that.
say, because I think Sal would probably have Byron be frantic about this at a certain point, like 1,000 feet north of where you are standing, like 1,000 feet north of the governor's mansion, is his family home, the Takahata estate.
Yeah.
So you don't know what's
do have
going
a
on there.
theory
He hasn't been
about-
home.
The governor's mansion. But we can pick that up next time if we want to do the recall knowledge about these mannequin people and stuff. If we want to do that next time, I'll save my theories for then.
Okay.
But let's just say these are Tampoko's theories, voiced through me, so they're 100% correct, or they're my theories voiced through him. But there are a couple of odd parallels, I guess, that I'm picking up on, and so we'll talk about that next time, I guess. Lord Modo Q.
Okay, unless anyone has any last little bits of role play they want to do, I think maybe we call it there for tonight.
I think that's good. Yeah, that was a good thing to finish on.
Yeah.
Now I feel like we're geared up. We're ready to rock.
Yes. Yes.
Totally,
yes.
yeah.
Reset.
Kirk, thank you so much for creating the Tampoko costume after finding those ears. I have
I like
enjoyed
them.
it all
They're
night.
fun.
If anybody else has some sort of character makeup they want to add for any of our sessions.
One last
I
thing,
would
we should say that we
love
did a
it.
10-minute rest, right? To get all of our focus spells back.
Sure, yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
The
definitely
argument over the loot probably took 10 minutes, and then you're going to focus to get your loot back. We'll say it's right around 11:30 by the time you've made it across the bridge and encountered, Captain Peng, the fake Captain Peng, and dealt with everything in here, had your conversations with people. And next time you're prepped to head back out into downtown, and it's up to you to decide what you're going to do here. Whether you first investigate the bodies of these corpses or what you do next time. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for a fun session. I know it was a little disjointed with the technical difficulties and the weird pacing, but
it was all right. It was. Okay.
I hope you had fun.
Fine.
That was a good
one.
combat. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're set. I think Amanda, our schedule master, has us with a Google Meet or Google Calendar invite for our next session.
Google Calendar, next session. I changed it back to 6 p.m.
Okay.
because,
Next Monday?
that does work. Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
Monday the 3rd,
Yeah.
6 p.m.
Then thanks everybody, and have a great night and a great week.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yay!
All right.
See you next
Bye.
week.
Bye.
Bye.
everybody.